The proper angle. Together knockdown elimination from those target of them. One player from slot 7 though has been knocked down, pero those men what their corners with being displayed by them. Sacrifices must be made. Ban story has been knocked down because of the blue zone. The blue zone got the best of the one player from slot ban, which is Isui. Another one bites the dust using the UMP, maybe from our slot 11. There we go, opening fire, those slot 5. That's serious to get the elimination now from those slot 11. As you can see, slot 5 most definitely killed those men from slot 11. Kung nasa na rin yung reba sila ngayon, and one player no being cornered by those 3 players. Gameplay over slot 5 coming outside of them blues. One guy's being knocked down. Just eliminating the one player. Knocked down nila dito right now. Slot 2s are now manning up and turning the tides around versus those slot 3s. I don't know, maybe Slatter King will be terminated rin, or will be terminated rather than the Slap 2s will be terminated by them. Inside of the blue zone, Slatter King and Slap 2s are having a contest. Moving forward, Slatter dito, pahala na. Man, they gotta, I don't know, maybe another one dito sa side ng mga staff bands natin be knocked down. Plus the blue zone are getting those men asses na rin. CJ moving forward right now. Strategies and setting the frame na kung nasa way about ang mga play natin all the way starting. Last man standing, Ruben na rin at gumagalaw. Moving forward pa rin yung mga players natin dito. One player natin dito all the way with Statue, avenging those brother and them who got knocked down by those last person. Another one, the SK or SK1 to be able to have his easy knock with them out. Knocked down nila plan. Joe Bolt natin dito. One player still securing the field, securing the location kung nasa yung whereabouts ng mga staff natin. Popping out for a possible knockdown. And they got your knockdown termination. Any moment soon, making sure that no one's gonna be having the one player recovered. Pero from that open fire, ginawa na mga play natin dito from slot 7. That leaves this location being compromised. Sabi sa one player from slot 11 right now. Alam na rin na one play natin dito slot 11. Kung nasaan yung killer ng brother niya. Pero shot has been fired again. Dito naman sa side ng mga slot 5 natin. Right now, slot 11 being held back. Slot 5 natin. Enemy of my enemies, my friend. Another one bites the dust. Slot 7 being cornered, being perimeter, being surrounded by those other clans or other squad ng mga bands natin. That leaves 4. Calling those men out earlier kanina. Remain 4 men squad pa rin. Plan Joe Bolt natin dito. One player still securing the field. Secure player was slot 11 right now. Alam na rin na one play natin dito slot 11 kung nasaan yung killer ng brother niya. Pero shot has been fired again. Dito naman sa side ng mga slot 5 natin. Right now, slot 11 being held back. Slot 5 natin. Enemy of my enemies, my friend. Another one bites the dust. Slot 7 being cornered, being perimeter, being surrounded by those other clans or other squad ng mga bands natin. That leaves 4. Calling those men out earlier kanina. Remain 4 men squad pa rin. Higher ground, replacing those last savage kung nasan yung whereabouts sila ngayon sa position. Pero no one knows kung nasan na yung whereabouts sa mga play natin dito. Especially this one guy from slot 11. No shot has been taken. Yung mga slot 11 lang nakakarap ko na sa mga play natin dito sa slot 11. Pero that one player checking those angles, checking those scores. Especially sa floor kung saan nakapark yung mga play natin doon. From slot 11, he got himself gone down inside of the core. Player was last 4. Calling those men out earlier kanina. Remain 4 men squad pa rin. Higher ground, replacing those last savage kung nasan yung whereabouts sila ngayon sa position. Pero no one knows kung nasan na yung whereabouts sa mga play natin dito. Especially this one guy from slot 11. No shot has been taken. Yung mga slot 11 lang nakakarap ko na sa mga play natin dito sa slot 11. Pero that one player checking those angles, checking those scores. Especially sa floor kung saan nakapark yung mga play natin doon. From slot 11, he got himself gone down inside of the core. Inside of the court here. 4-1. Surrounded. Can he pull this one off? One player has been knocked down. As the powder goes for smoke pop in the moment to choose the blue zone. We'll be pushing him outside of the alpha wave now at the left side view. 3 men from slot 4 already posted. We'll be moving towards the lead of responding to the area kung saan nauna na niya. Previous on the right side. Make no mistake, we have our slot 2s. Close by lang din kung saan nagkameron ng landing point yung mga slot ng labas natin. Pero after knowing nila kung nasa way about the possible po nila dito, for first situation, slot 4, slot 2s, bailing out right now from the location, finding another corner or another pound where they can have their loot proper and safe and sound. Slot 20s, close by lang din yung mga play natin dito all the way from slot 8. Fans natin. Shot has been fired. Someone most definitely got knocked down. Somehow we can get there on time, but we have a slot 12. Another one bites the dust. Our Nishis has been knocked down. Eliminated maybe out from the game. There you go. Terminated. EXE slot 7. 4-man squad versus slot 13. I don't know, somehow slot 7 will be continuing their gunfight to the side ng mga slot teams or mga slot dito. Alright, Silaga 07 has been knocked down. Going for the pump shotgun. 4 plays gameplay, pero let's just say na far away or far enough yung one play natin dito for him to be able to be recovered, to be backed up. It's somehow he will be having his gunfight on the game. Saan na rin na andito sa SB natin or mga slot 10s natin. Slot 10s natin dito stands for Supremacy, Vanguard, Esports, most definitely SVE, 4-man, Jade, Kinsoda, 274 baby, and also we have Mrs. Close by lang din, again, yung mga slot 24 natin kung nasa yung way about sa mga slots natin towards our slot 1. One player has been knocked down, Ninjas, Dags, man, he's now having his up again to terminate those components of theirs. USBs one by one. Those men are now being eradicated out of the game by our slot 1. To be classified back then, yung mga other player natin kung nasa yung way about sa mga play natin all the way from mga slot SVC or SV natin dito. Slot 15, couldn't be able to see those guys who's been having their elimination or terminations natin. Sorry, mate. Slot 23, I'm sorry, here we go. Slot 23 natin dito, another one bites the dust. Why? Intercept. Damage eradication, ninjas natin dito maybe nagkakameron na rin ng commotion kung nasa rin yung way about some other players natin dito, pero looks to me we're having some laggy moment. But again, slot 11 and those other player from a slot 23, slot 3 having a gunfight as you will see, no shot has been taken. Slot 3 letting those men from slot 11 drove fast by. Talaga namang slot 3 avoiding any kind of commotion that they're gonna be putting themselves as POVs natin. Danny Boy, Yani, and they go to opening fire. One guy being cornered, being having one player now having his wrong turn. Kung nasa talaga yung whereabouts sa mga play natin dito all the way from slot 15 and slot LIL natin dito. Looks like this one player from slot LIL natin dito now keeping himself as squad as possible and letting those men from slot 15 terminate his opponent, which is yung mga slot fans natin. One of them has been knocked down earlier kanina, and right now slot fans natin dito now, having themselves ready to confront those slot 15 for the squad. Going smooth pop to have those men with the one play point on his way down, covering his ass. He got himself terminated and knocked down by the one player who's using that ass swap shotgun. What we can say is one player from slot 15 has been terminated right now from the game. Slot LIL is nowhere to be found, having his third party dito sa side ng mga slot 5 and slot 15 slot. Last man standing, he got himself terminated. Distance at the same time, close by lang din yung mga players natin dito to have those back-up moment or avenge moment na rin dito. Right? Slot, Genex, IB, Kugita, they get knocked down din. I don't know kung luloko na ito, pero okay lang din. Shots fired, middle of the circle, yung mga player natin dito from slot 2s. They're, most of the slot 2s are being surrounded by slot 4s. Maybe slot 5, 24 is most definitely those other players who's been hearing a lot of commotion or a lot of gunshot sound coming from these locations. Pero again, sobrang tactic and sobrang forward pa rin ng mga other player natin who's been opening fire continuously throughout the area. Slot 7, AX natin dito. Slot 5, we have slot 3 at slot 4 dito naman sa right side. I've got all yung mga player natin dito from slot 4, pero right now, being eaten alive by the blue zone. Looks to me the blue zone is gonna be taking those men out that in dito. Distance at the slot 33s, 24s, 22s, 11, 9, 7, and 2s natin dito. Who will win? I don't know, pero one player from slot COP slot 11 has been knocked down. Yani and RR63029 na lang natin gumagaling up front. We have our stat units pa rin. Higher ground slightly compared to sa mga play natin who's been having their gun fight throughout the area. Another one by sa left side view. 22 so opening fire back pa rin yung mga play natin dito. Meanwhile, dito sa side ng mga stat lines natin, 1 versus 99 attempts on to take those men out before other players gonna be taking them out. Ninja Pagang, last man from his squad, I don't know, pero 8 kills. He's now just playing there, just playing. Stat 24 manning up, working their way up. Kung nasa way up sa mga play natin dito right now, this one player Bagang will be having his surprise up with the one player nade throwing, going for 1v1, defending his health before the one player turn up and that one player hopefully gives that the version of being created by our player, as you can see, so that those other players gonna be opening fire and starting to move up na ginagawa ng mga play natin so that they can have the chance na rin to have the swing around the rose. In fact, and view, yung mga shooter sila. Pero again, lower ground, slightly pa rin yung mga status natin dito. Status and a big flush out from the building ng zone natin dito. It's a matter of status that gonna be bailing out the blue zone. Is gonna be getting those men's hands out from Sunday. That 9, 2-man squad. One help them has been acting around. Last man starting from the squad. With an exposure pa rin yung mga play natin dito just in case someone's still alive. No one expected someone is alive because of those gate throwing ginagawa ng mga play natin dito sa status. I have done that before. Opening fire back. That leaves Kiral from our slot 9. Feeling gumalaw behind the courses kung saan magkakameron ng 3-on-4 situation. Sana yung mga slot 24 natin. Pero right now, he's now being made out from the game. Version of being case someone's still alive. No one expected someone is alive because of those gate throwing ginagawa ng mga play natin dito sa status. I have done that before. Opening fire back. That leaves Kiral from our slot 9. Feeling gumalaw behind the courses kung saan magkakameron ng 3-on-4 situation. Sana yung mga stat 24 natin. Pero right now, he's now being made out from the game. Slot EXE, last man starting Oriel natin gumagalaw. Taking their time of most definitely not opening fire right now. Slot 2s will be having their hunting season throughout the area. Now knowing na rin kung nasa way about to play natin dito all the way from slot 2s. Another one by Dust. And so Oriel, last man standing. Everyone is going to be turning up one player using down. One player confused. Group down two. Another one by Dust. Bring around the region. Two men about slot 2. Shot up. One player shot down. Having these good visual throughout the area. Having them set of moving forward and having those last blow towards those players who got nagged down by them. Those INF most definitely retreat and back out na rin. Or back out. Dito muna ito sa mga play natin again from top 23s. At talaga nagkakabalag-bagan yung mga players natin. Dito one player from our slot 1 has been knocked down. Which is Sharuwa natin who definitely opened fire earlier. Kaya natin ito naman sa side. Sa mga slot 23s natin. Pan, slot 5. Remaining squad, it's possible na pwede opening fire na ginawa ng mga slot 1s natin right now. Slot 23s and slot 21, slot 1 and having their secret share gunfire. Landing over slot 5, Riling gumalaw and you know, he definitely has to be left the bishop of slot 23s. Man, he's back and view is wide open for a possible elimination. One player for one, but slot 5 started. And one clear for him from slot 23s and opening fire, one. But still does get the side ng mga play natin all the way from slot 5. Instead of na mga slot 7s natin dito, we have Halawan, Zomoka, and Oreo. Apartment area, most definitely. Tama ba kayo? Most definitely apartment area. Pan Cody has been knocked down. You know, she got herself made out from the game, which is the most slot 5 natin dito. But again, you know, top 5 has been eradicated from the game. Ban, another one, but it does all the way from our ninjas natin dito. Alright, ninja natin dito, are they still alive? Yes, most definitely, pero nga, lacking up 2 men or 1 player nga lang dito. Lagi lang, it's time to be knocked down. Right now, that's the is having the one player to go for the review. Meanwhile, stat 25, still moving forward na kung nasa way about sa mga stat 22 stat. Last man na lang, dito ito gumagala dito. The left side has been most definitely has been posted by one player from 25. One player. Dito muna tayo sa mga play natin all over slot. Man, everyone popping those nade. Dito naman si area kung nasa na rin yung whereabouts ngayon ng mga slot 13s natin dito. Maybe slot 13 just arrived kung nasa na rin yung whereabouts. Maybe vice versa. They could just arrive kung nasa yung location ng mga play natin all the way slot 13. And right now, they end up being flushed out from the building kung nasa na rin ako slumber earlier kanina yung mga play natin. Last man standing dito sa side ng mga play natin all over slot 13. No, we have 2-man squad pero no one is backing down after that night. Dito ka naman play natin all over slot 19. Moving forward, and taking the chances. That's me lock. Maybe another one. Most definitely pop out. The terrorist. Left side doing that. Knock down the one out of those BAQ punches. Right now, that's the one surrounded. One situation needs. And most definitely moving forward. Natin all the way from that 20s. Confusing moment for him because of the lack of alignment. Thanks to the chance, having one player knocked down to the side. That was not Kirby focusing their open fire throughout the area kung nasaan yung shooter niya dito. Pero sa 24s natin dito, aiming to put themselves on upper part of this area, much upper location kung nasaan. Pero this goal natin dito, hoping having his wrong turn. So natin na rin yung whereabouts, mas lahat ng titos natin. One player of Slot 24 has been knocked down. Pero tingin natin somehow that one player can still beat it forward. Still being Nani, still alive. Behind the Victorian, still will be working his way. One player being damaged. 1v1. Reloading his MP40. Pero one player looking in. 1v2 situation. Another one bites the dust because of those men from Slot 19. Helping those men earlier kanina. But, you know, with our player of Slot BAQ, he will be having his 80% chances of going to be winning his 1v2 situation to the other area because of smoke pop. Confusing moment most definitely occurred. That has been knocked down now. It's time for that elimination. Then slot 20, slot 19 has been creating 1v3 situation. Left side, front side, left, right, and front side. May mga slot 19s natin dito. Search somehow fishbowl natin dito will be having his front side. Yeah, most definitely. Those two other players from Stat, and I think will be taking their chance. Balance si Batman moving forward. But one player from our slot IQ and running up na rin, approaching this corners. Kung nasa one play natin dito, no one is flinching, no one is moving here. Pero wide open yung one play natin dito. One play, one move, one patch up, one tap up. Those other two players from Stat 19 will be seeing this one player inside of this bush, opening fire. Bahala na. Left side, opening fire, toe to toe. He must get his knocked down before those other players from Stat 19. BIQ has been knocked down now. Not damage, Charmly Zubi. Pero couldn't be able to get his knocked down daw pa rin. Stat 22 natin is done. Magiging 3-man squad, 2 players gameplay. Nalagyan yung mga Stat 12 natin. No one is backing down. Every player of Stat 12 is taking the chance. And toe to toe, dito sa side yung mga player natin all the way to Stat 22. Alright, here we go. It has been popped. Everyone manages to dash and open fire. Ginagawa ng mga play natin dito. Pero again, those 3, that 12 are now going to be turned the sides, turning the game around. Maybe, pero Banakon been knocked down because of the left side view. The one play natin, that's a choppy. Going for the smoke, maybe. Covering the track, maybe, or nade throwing. One play pa rin from Stat GENESI or Stat 22 manages to land his last blow after the one player from Stat 12. Pero that one player most definitely pick up another one bites the dust. 1v1 situation, 1v4 situation. The 18 shots fired, 2 players gameplay na lang. Clear and scrutinized na gumagalaw. Slot 23 is moving forth. No one is backing down, no one is taking over dito sa side ng mga status dito sa natin. 1v4 talaga, one player again ang status has been knocked down dito sa side. Alright, then basic lang ito gumagala dito sa side ng mga play natin dito all over stat 10. Meanwhile, dito naman sa side ng mga play natin all over stat 23s manages to take over the compound kung nasaan yung whereabouts ng mga status natin. Going for smoke pops just in case one player will be having the surprise. Pero one play then from a stat SBE has been recovered. Maybe Jade, tagging yung sprinter kung nasa yung whereabouts ng mga play natin all the way from a stat 23s. He's now switching those positions kung nasa niyam. Yung mga stat 23 natin saw that baby from a stat 10 will be having it up again to one. Maybe somehow dito sa side ng mga stat 23 natin. Attempt to take one out of those stat 23 down pa rin. Yung mga stat times natin dito stat 25. for him to be able to land his last blow towards the one player who got knocked down. And plus, there's your shining, shimmering, splendid dito sa side that was opening fire though. That is a sign that someone is having the one player recovered after being knocked down. And yes, he definitely got his knocked down for the second time in a row. Pero, you know, a better safe than sorry maybe yung mga player natin dito. Before they pushed in, they're gonna be aiming to get another knockdown. Not until someone, joining in dito. Third party at the moment, occurring dito sa side ng mga slot 2s, slot 9, 14s, 19s, and US just not close by. And most definitely, party occurring as you can see sort of be knocked down. Makizana is back with the one player up. Another one for the dots. Para strong natin gumagala last man. Chosen na lang. Hindi natin talang gumagala. Pero as you can see, nowhere to run the one guy yet. Back and pero yung slot dito. Slot 25, but used to have those very covers. Slot 3's bans. Slot 3's ninjas versus 1-4. Right now, plan out maybe na mga slot 23's natin. Did put himself on top or higher ground compared to some other players natin. It's a slightly for him to be able to have a good visual towards those opponents of theirs. Pero tags natin dito looks to me is still scouting the perimeter, taking that open sound out for him to be able to have the one sound. Pero not so safe haven at all. We have our Stout 24 already occupied the 2 pound of one play then from our Stout 23 sneaking back down to the third. Right now, Stout 24 of things are running by each and every player from our Stout 23s kung nasa yung web sila. Last man, pagang na lang kita gumagalaw. Right now, he's now choosing to have the pick BIQ's attention of pointing towards those slot bands or slot 3s natin rather than pointing towards those slot 9s natin dito. Another opponent most definitely pops out dito sa side ng mga slot 3s natin dito. Pero again, one player nagpaas. The pointing is be around pa rin. Kung naman yung weba sa mga player natin from our slot 1 versus 99. Still tucked in well pa rin, covered pa rin yung mga 1 versus 99 natin for possible knockdown. Pero the area kung nasa na rin yung mga BIQ natin per time. Now, sa last 2 match Sonic versus Pineta knockdown. Because of side steps and from Maglaw. Right now, he's now sweeping those players from that moves out from the 1 by just using that GPS on his head. So right now, the one again from our statues and I'm adding this up. He's up those opponents of his. Stat 24, 2 players gameplay. Stat 25, Teniente, Pepsi. Even though alam naman player natin kung nasa yung way about some other players natin dito, New Rod has been knocked down for the second, third time in a row. Meaning everyone is getting their start to nasa pa rin yung area or location ng mga 1 versus 99. Too bad route has been executed. Stat 25s maybe even. So right now, Stat 9's attention is pointing towards this man from Stat 25. Returns the favor of avenging the one player to beat. Here we go, one player. Stat 25 time Pepsi, last man inside of smoke pop. No one expecting that someone still alive here. That time he's definitely sold himself dun sa mga player natin from Slot 9. And right now, Slot 9 putting himself here in the location kung nasa one player natin. Time Pepsi natin dito. Time Pepsi has been gunned down those opponents of his. Stat 24, 2 players gameplay. Stat 25, Teniente, Pepsi. Even though alam naman player natin kung nasa yung way about some other players natin dito, New Rod has been knocked down for the second, third time in a row. Meaning everyone is getting their start to nasa pa rin yung area or location ng mga 1 versus 99. Too bad route has been executed. Mga stat 25s maybe even. Pero right now kung nasa na rin yung way about sa mga stat 10 natin dito. He's not going to be taking his chances confronting 3-man squad of Stat 14. He's going to be having his comrade up and how to be helping and facing those other players. BIQ 4-man squad pa rin. Pero from that opening fire back, shootout na nangyayari dito sa side ng mga not nice natin dito. BIQ receiving a lot of updates kung nasa na rin yung possible opponent nila. Right now, Stat 19 pulling up na rin. Having confusing moment yung mga player natin dito because Stat 9 and Stat 14 are opening fire at the same time. But this one player from Slat on one intercept already knew that those players from Slat 19 will be pulling up any momentarily. Joining in third party at the moment. Let's go for the bird's eye view. 1 versus 99. Most Diablo got the upper end of 1 after those top 14 down. Sa maging 2 men. Wide na lang yan yung top 14 has open wide. One player to be knocked down on by those slot 19. Pero slot 19, I mean, 4 players. Kung nasa na rin yung way for birthday to come. Maraming salamat. Oh my god, may nag-drop dito. So we're not gonna be spectating those other plays.
Buddha.